Organizational messages in Microsoft 365. That is what this video is about. My name is Paul Keizers and I help businesses with Copilot, Microsoft Teams and SharePoint for a living. That's why you can be sure that after watching this video, you will know everything you need to know about organizational messages or broadcasting. By the way, if you like this video, give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, which the majority is, then please subscribe to my channel. So let's jump into it. Yes, organizational messages are messages that you can send out through the whole organization, and you can do this from the admin center. What can you do? For example, you can create an own message. You can use a pre-made message from Microsoft. You can send messages to Windows 10 and 11 or a Microsoft 365 app, such as Microsoft Teams, which I'm going to jump in later. Um, you can save drafts, reject, approve custom messages. So there's a reject and approve. So in my demo, I will show you that you need two accounts. You can add images and icons, specify custom domains where you want to point out to, delivery times, you can schedule, you can do it for a group or, well, quite a lot of things. So to start this up, you need at least the following permissions. So the authors need or a global administrator, which is of course really something you don't want to do often, or organizational message writer. That's if you are creating the message. If you want to approve the message, then you also need a role like global administrator, which you don't want, or organizational message approver. So this is something that's really important. And then there are some more things, like you need at least the minimum requirement is that you have E3 in your environment. And yeah, let's just jump into it so we can see what is happening. So here I am in the admin center of my developer tenant, and what I have E5 here for the people who want to know. How can you set up this organizational messaging? You can go to reports and then to organizational messages. Here you can create a message, send an urgent message, review the activity, so check if the messages are performing, and learn about advanced features. So you can learn it by yourself, but today I'm going to do it for you. So I'm going to create a message. And if I click on create a message, then we get a menu, a wizard that will help us guide through here. So we have adoption messages, onboarding messages, sustainability messages, tech updates, which can be quite good if you think, okay, this is one you want to know, announce a training or opportunity, and other. So in this case, well, we're going to try some. So I will click in one and then we can see what happens. So I'm going to click adoption, and then we get the following. So we get the notification area for Windows 10 and 11. So a lot of things is for Windows 10 and 11 and not for Mac. So that's also something you need to be aware of. Then we've got teaching pop over, display the message within an anchored item inside the Teams app. So that's something that is I would use personally, and Windows Spotlight. So this is on the adoption side. Let's just jump into onboarding. Let's see if we have different messages there. We see similar messages. And let's maybe there are some other ones. Sustainability, it's all the same. So I will, and if we click on other, maybe we have something else. No, they're all the same. So I will click on adoption again, and here you can select a notification area. In this case, I'm just going to go for this one. I can create my own. I can use a pre-made template. So in this case, I will use a pre-made, and then try Copilot today. I don't know if you want to do that in an organizational message, but still. And then you get the title. This is all pre-made. You can add a link, and you can add your own logos for your company. Let's just say here we going to do kbwork.eu, and I don't want to, but I have to select a logo. Let's just logo. Uh, and of course I get a lot of things. Let's just do this one, open. Yeah, it fits, so it says this, and then I should be able, well, it says it's uh, too big, so I quickly uploaded another image. It has to be 48 by 48, so that's good to know. And we're going to click on next, and here we can say which attribute we want to use. So we can say companies, departments. I see that we can only select groups, and here we can then say, okay, all. We don't have a all company, but you could say Contoso team, for example. So only this team would get uh, the message. By default, most companies have an all company team, so that's why I was selecting that. But no, it's not there. Name your message. So this is Windows 10 message. And then select a date, select how long and often your users are going to be targeted. Well, today is the 19th, and I want them to be actually 1 day, but it's not possible. You have to have a minimum of 1 week. Select interval, how many times, try weekly or once a week. This depends on how strong the message should be. And then you can click on next and a schedule. Confirm and schedule. So now all the users will get this message. So as you could see, this is quite an easy one. I don't see it here back. It will come back. It just takes a while. So let's do another one. And if you like this video, by the way, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It would really mean a lot to me. We're going to go on adoption again because that doesn't matter. And now we are going to go for a Teams message. So here we will say, in this case, we can select meetings, so we can have features rolled out, but now we are going to create our own message. And I'm looking why I cannot create it. Let's just do a meetings one for this one. Send meetings links, and here we see that this is the default again. I don't know why it was not showing, so but this is actually, it's going to change, and you can do exactly the same as I did in my previous message. But let's just leave this one and send an urgent message. That's also possible. Again, we get the same things, and then we go on next, and I see that I only have the two. So something is off here, to be honest, because I checked this before. um, but you can now see our scheduled prompt. I'm going to try once more, and let's do onboarding, and we're going to go for this one. and I don't know, maybe this is due to maybe this is due to the effect. Um, well, here it already says your tenant does not have prerequisite license for this feature. So you need the license for that, and maybe because it's a demo tenant, it doesn't work like that. I will show you another tenant, and then I will show you what is happening. One more. So I switched tenants for this, so we have a good one. So for now, I'm just going to go exactly the same as we did, but if I now click on, I can create my own message and then set a sample for this. So here's what's the message. Welcome. Today is lunch. It doesn't matter. Lunch at Lagos. So here we go, a tent, and then I could set a form for this, and then let's just do this one. Then we click on next, select options. As you can see, I have multiple options here. I'm gonna select groups. I'm going to go all company, and I'm going to select next, lunch, and then I'm going to select the dates, which I just did as well, once a week. And here we see that the users need the required license, so the E3 or E5, and we have to send approval if we are going to go for a custom message. So I'm not going to do that right now because that needs to be somewhere else. Well, I can do it just to show you. Let me show you. I'm gonna confirm, and let's go to the next one. And I got another profile here. Let's just jump into here, and as you can see, we have a pending approval, and I can withdraw, I can push it away, or I can approve, and I can say okay, lunch is in, and approve. So this is another way we can do it. If we go here and, for example, go back, let me. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry for that. It's this one. Sorry, a bit of a switching. But we can also send urgent messages. Well, this is mostly about service health. Then you will send a message like that, and then we can say, okay, notification, potential service issue, active issue, and here we can select everything again which we did prior. So KB works, AU, browse. Let's just take this one. Select next, and the targeted audience, here we can select all company again, urgent message, we can say next, and we can schedule, confirm and schedule, and it will be sent as soon as possible. So here you see it's also one item, and it comes here as well. We can also review the activity, and here we see that this one is active, none has clicked yet. So that are things we need to be aware of. So it's scheduled. Let's see when this is going to happen. But this is what I wanted to show you. If you would like to know more about SharePoint, you can click over here and you can view some more videos of me. Thanks for watching.